Hey, it's Denise, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on how the fairy tale eggplant are doing. Last time I showed you, there was just the beginning of the first blossom starting at the bottom of this plant over here. Now, as you can hopefully see, there are lots of blossoms. You can see the purple here. You can see back through there. I'm pointing you directly at leaves. There we go. Clusters of flowers back in there. Over on this side, but now we're moving over to the plant on the right. We've got a nice big cluster of flowers. I have to get used to where exactly the camera is looking at because my fingers are here, but the flowers are way. Now I can't see because of the glare. I will get you to the flowers. There we go. Nice big cluster of, and you can see down beneath it, further down there, down that way, in here is even more clusters of flowers starting. Up here at the top though, these I'm trying to get a good look at for you. Multiple flowers that are already open, and multiple small flowers. I'm terrible at this, I apologize. When I can't see what it's pointing at, I'm just not good at this yet. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. There you've got all the open flowers on this side, and what I'm trying to show you is that on top of that cluster you can see there's even more small buds getting ready to open, like at least 3 or 4 more on top of that already pretty large cluster of about 4 open flowers. There again, down there is that lower bunch that I showed you. This plant is really healthy and thick and lots and lots of leaves. Really kind of get in there and see, like, there's some of the lower flowers. But again, it's just really, I mean, look how bushy this is. If I step back onto the steps so that you're seeing, there's the top of the Aerogarden light. And there's the base. You can see these 2 plants have just taken up the whole space that they have. And again, over here, besides the flowers that are open, there are just lots of buds forming of new flowers that are going to be opening. Here's a couple more that are just starting to open. So I am really excited. You can see in the middle and the back there a little bit purple also. That's a little deeper in. But there are so many flowers either opening or buds forming on here that it's great. Now what I've been doing, because eggplant are sort of like tomatoes and peppers in that you don't necessarily need to hand pollinate. You just kind of give, like, you want to act like you're the wind. You give like a little shake. So a few times a day, whenever I walk by, I'll just give a little bit of a shake to the sturdier stems of the plant. That sort of takes the place of the wind, which would be making the pollen jiggle around within the flowers. And again, like, there's that cluster of flowers right there. So you give the plant a little shake and you can see how that would be like the wind blowing on it. What else? I know what else I wanted to point out. I've never really been seriously bitten by an eggplant plant before. And one day I was first looking at these and I thought it was a bug or something. And I was like, how could that be? We're indoors. There shouldn't be any bugs. And when I looked, I realized it was not a bug. It was actually a pretty large thorn. Again, let me get a good... Can you see the height of that thorn compared to my finger? I'm pressing my finger against the side of it and it goes like halfway up the side of my finger. They grow along, like, here's another one. That one is actually bigger. They're large, very sharp thorns. They grow along the veins of the leaf. And so yeah, when you reach in there to give it a shake, just be mindful. There are these very large, very sharp thorns growing on the foliage. I don't remember that. I mean, I'm by no means an eggplant specialist. I've only grown it a few times, and I've never grown this variety before, as I've mentioned. But I've never had an eggplant stab me quite like this one does. So, you know, am I just missing it? Did I just luck out the other times? Maybe because they were outdoors and I wasn't having to hand, shake them to pollinate them. I didn't notice. But it just struck me as odd because, like I said, I don't remember ever noticing that characteristic on other eggplant. But again, there you can see the lovely cluster of flowers right at the top. They really are beautiful. I mean, you could grow this plant as an ornamental even if you didn't like eggplant, just because of how pretty it is. And, again, like here's a whole bunch of flowers that are just forming that'll be opening hopefully soon. So I'm hoping to see a little eggplant if things go well, and I will keep you updated. As always, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Have a great day.